Yokoso and välkommen. We're here playing video games as we do, as one does in the video game sphere, the Nightosphere as seen in Adventure Time. And yes, howdy, Space Cowboy. You know I always wait 2 to 3 minutes before I start talking in a stream. Is this your first day? But also hi. And hi, Zitty-san. Hang on, I'm doing some mental math. I only have to do this, I think, 3 more times, or maybe 2 more times. And then I'll have completed all the quests. That's just what I'm doing. This is the last one I have to do, is just beat caster servants. I didn't mean to click that. Or maybe I did mean to click that after all. I like Kagekyo-chan. She does so much damage. It's kind of gross. It's kind of unfair, actually. Hey, so speaking of things that are unfair, I'm probably going to bring it up a bunch because I'm kind of happy about it. Is that the word? Please? I don't know. I don't know these positive words, man. Normally only bad things happen to me. But I uploaded a new YouTube short, and within 2 hours of me uploading it, it got 200 views. I thought that was pretty crazy. I mean, even when I used to upload twice a day, back in 2017, when I was like at the peak of my YouTube content and like had the most active YouTube fan base that I had ever, like I never got 200 views within 2 hours on a video. Usually like 50 at max over the span of like 4 days. I'm pretty happy about that. Or maybe surprised is the word. Listen, I make YouTube content because I kind of just, I don't know, I think it's fun. And to think 200 individuals watched that video, that's crazy. For just, you know, a houseplant like myself. And yeah, that's really about it. Sweet, I only need to do it once. We call that an E for effort. I think out of the, I had to do this I think 5 times, because I only had done it 5 times for the previous. I've only gotten 2 proof of hero, so that drop rate's kind of really gross. Yay, we did it. We've done it. Twitching, something like that, yeah. Twitching in spot. A nervous twitch. Can't scratch that itch. Muscle Man's real name is Mitch Soyenstein. Anyway. Oh, what? But also, hi, Zadaku-san. Let's see. Have we done everything except for the challenge quest? What's that? Oh, no. Okay, that's Tsuna. Challenge quest is here. Alright, let's try this out. So I have an idea for a team. We're going to see if it's nasty enough to achieve our dream. Sure, we'll take this Gilgamesh just in case it goes down the drain. But I was thinking about this team earlier. Man, who are these guys? Get them out of here. What the scallop, man? Woo. Anyway, this isn't about them. What this is about, there's a certain archer that, you know, pretty cool guy. They have their eyes closed all the time, but somehow they can still see. That's not the archer I'm looking for. But we do need them. And this is also not the archer we're looking for, but we need them too. Now see, the archer we're looking for is this guy. So, idea I have for a team. Okay, now hear me out. Hear me out. Now hear me out. I hope you're listening because you got to hear me out on this one. So we give the Super CE to Toristan. And then we give, I don't know, Arashikun. Yeah, see, Tori. You got that right. Tori. And then we give Arashikun, the classic. Oberon can have... Honestly, Oberon needs, like, coming in with stars CE. I have a few of those, but I can't remember what any of them look like off the top of my head. So, you know, I gotta grab... we gotta search this way. That's not at all what I was looking for. This is the one I'm looking for, right? Yep. Okay, cool. So you can just have that one. Man, get to the back. And then we bring Scott. Scott on a hot summer day. Okay, cool. I don't know what CE to give Scott, but it doesn't really matter, honestly. You can just have this really cool Lancelot one. There you go. Okay, so now... Scat. Nasty. I remember one time, so it's just for my region, but part of the curriculum, at least I don't think it is anymore, but when I was but a sapling, when I was a young girl, they used to make you had to go, I think it was 5 or 6 different trips to this like mountainy type town, and they would teach you about like stuff to do if you're in the mountains, and like, I don't know, not even like survival stuff, but just teach you about like random stuff about like our area's mountainery. And I remember they were telling us something, and it was a ranger, and they take around like groups of different kids. So like maybe like a group of 5 or 6, they take at a time. And anyway, they took us, and they were showing us on a trail, and they're like, this trail is called whatever. And they're like, okay, look at this. Like, this is called scat. And they squatted down, and it was just a bunch of poop. Just a bunch of just dookie. And then they're like, see, this is called scat. It's like, it's what you refer to when an animal poops. It's called scat. And then, you know, we being a bunch of youngins were just like, oh, okay, cool. And then, if I remember correctly, they then picked up what looked like a blueberry, and then I think they ate it, and then we all freaked out, and they're like, no, see, this is actually a joke. This isn't poop. This is, I set this up as like a practical joke. And then, you know, everyone's like, oh, okay. So you still ate a blueberry off the ground, though. But yeah, if I'm remembering correctly, that happened. I feel like that happened, but I also feel like I'm imagining that. It might not have been a blueberry. It might have been a piece of granola. But I know that they set up the poop, and they pretended like they were eating poop so that we would all freak out. And then it was actually like granola or something like that, or a blueberry. Or it was something like that. And then we came across real poop, and then of course they didn't eat it that time. Maybe it's me who ate the poop. I sure hope not, man. I sure hope not. And then they also told us about road apples, which is what they call horse poop. I think that's where I learned that term, was from that excursion. I don't know if it was the same one, but on one of our trips there. That's a level 1 Arash. Why am I taking a level 1 Arash? Bro, you almost set me up for failure. Why didn't you say something? What if I had gone and I brought my level 1 Arash? I would have been so mad at you. Why do they teach us about poop? I don't know. See, that's why they don't take kids on these trips anymore. They're like, all you're doing is teaching kid about poop. What's useful about poop? We can't test them on poop. And then they took out those fun field trips that we used to take 6 a year. It was a minimum of 6, but the school was allowed to take as many as they wanted. Now, I'm sure that in the years when school budgets were a lot more plentiful, they probably did used to take kids on a bunch of field trips just for no reason. But in my day and age, the school system was incredibly underfunded. So yeah, they only took us, I think we only went I think we went 5 times, and we just took like one extra long one to try and make up for the one that we missed. But I could also be misremembering. But I know later generations they just don't go at all now. Which I guess is sad. No, it is sad. Because yeah, you're right, it is better than being locked in school. Even if we didn't really learn anything, I'm talking about it like 30 years later, and I still remember a lot of this stuff. I also remember they had like this wooden like Scoutmaster type room, I don't know what you call it, and it had a bunch of animal pelts in it, and they had a vulture, and they showed us, it was a in captivity vulture, and they showed us what it like looked like, and then they're like, yeah, and they were telling us facts about vultures and whatever. Like, I thought that was pretty cool. What am I looking for? Oh, I'm looking for a Bond CE. Not like a Bond CE, but I'm looking for like one that'll Kizuna App. This one. Yeah, it's kind of what I expected. You really don't even need a CE, so get out of here with that. I'm pretty sure Tristan is lawful good. Yeah, he is. What about Hakuno? Neutral good. What about Arashikyun? Chaotic balance. We're getting so much Bond for Tristan, it's gonna be insane. I'm just gonna knock down their C to like a 4-star one. I'm just gonna knock their CD down to a no-star one, I guess. Goodness. Let's try this out. I'm kind of scared, but like, what's the worst that'll happen? Don't say that. Let's try this out. There's a Blaze Blue Central Fiction, or as I call it, Centrification, because I can't read and I'm illiterate. I'm illiterate because all I learned about was poop when I was a grade schooler. You know, maybe that's why they stopped. But then again, like, I don't know. That was just like once a month that we would take those field trips. So like, you can't say that that was really messing up this curriculum that much. Once a month trips to the mountains, those kids learn nothing. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't think it's like that, Grandpa. Like, I don't think it goes down like that. Also, the school that I went to, parents had to have, I think it was something crazy, like 20-something hours they had to volunteer to like keep, as like a requirement to keep going to the school. Parents had to volunteer. So my dad used to come with me on those trips. I'm doing some mental math. Let's see. We should be able to take this guy out, like, without anything. They don't want something bad to happen to the kids. Yeah, but that's okay, what you're saying makes a lot of sense. Like, actually, that does make sense that they would fear that. But, alternatively, like, to counter that point, that's apparently, though, been something they've been doing forever, though. So I'm not sure why they would suddenly be like, oh man, bro, we gotta worry about the safety of the kids. It's like, you haven't worried about the safety of the kids forever, for like 90 million years. How much damage was that? Okay, 800,000. Yeah, Tsuna's not going to know what's going to hit him. Tsuna's going to be like, hey guys, what's good? We're going to just blow him up. He's going to get a grenade put in his pocket and he's going to blow up. Put a grenade in your pocket, pull out the pin, and blow yourself up. Someone's abolishing the Department of Education? Well, I hope... Well, that sucks. Me. 300 years from now, when I finally start feeling the effects of human aging, goes to the doctor. Hey, what do you think's the problem? And they'll be like, I don't know. I don't have a degree. It's like, then how are you a doctor? And then they'll be like, they just give these degrees to anyone these days. It's like, so you do have a degree? And then, like, they just explode. Let's see. Tsuna, die. No way he lives this. Yeah, okay, that's convincingly, like, killing. However, our crits, not so much. But like I always say, Tristan's really not built for crit damage. That's actually not nearly as much EXP as I thought he'd be gaining from having both the Lawful Good and also the, like, Outfit C. But I guess that's whatever. That's still 2,000 to go. If I'm being honest with you, I think the whole reason those field trips just died off is because of just funding. That tends to be the root of all evil. Like, the whole reason that the schooling system is so bad is just because they're underfunded. And why the reason that books are still being used from, like, my parents' generation, i.e. 1854, and, like, modern day schooling, is just because of funding. You know, money is the root of all evil. My favorite part are the school books that would be like 40 years old, and you could really tell because they have 19 layers of tape and some pages are just completely illegible. Greed? You mean that one island from Hunter x Hunter? Do it, Tristan. Yeah, I guess you're right. The whole people with a lot of money always want more money. I guess that's how they come up with a lot of money in the first place. You know what I mean? The desire with money, they then build up money, and then they just want more. So, like, the desire to have a million, billion, quadrillion schmeckles was always there from the start, you know what I mean? And it's not like it's gonna go away. Ooh, this is not good. I forgot that he needs to have NP to do this. Okay, there we go. Crisis averted. They can't spin it in their lifetime. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. This might not work out. Tristan might not be able to do enough damage with just 2 quick crits. Please, Tristan, I'm begging you. Thank goodness. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. It's just one of those feed the beast moments. Like, you have a lot of money, you want more money. And not condoning it, it's just that seems to be the case. We'll start using apples in a second. I actually got to go over to NA because I'm pretty close to being full. How are you doing on the event, honey? You grinding? Or are you just minding your own business? Half the shop? You're doing better than I am, honestly. I've only gotten all of the... No, I'm still missing 1 ascension item, so I'm not even doing, like, good. I'm in a rough patch. There's 3 days left. What? No, there's 10 left. Don't scare me like that. This is not where I meant to go. Let's go here. Hey, just to Zenon-kun. It's been a hot minute since we heard from you. Nice to see you're passing through. Salute the sun, have some fun. Hi, goodbye. I hope your life is full of pie. If a chance comes your way, don't be shy. If you don't take it, you might cry. Must have been a different event. What do you mean, like how there was... that reminds me. I still need to do the interludes for the foreigner servants. Thanks for reminding me about that, Grandpa. You didn't have headphones for a long time, so you just hadn't opened Twitch. That makes sense. On the other game? Oh. That Star Rail Honkai one. Bored. I'm so bored I just might nod off to sleep. Still not that bad a night. City noise isn't bad, but the silence of the wilderness at night is something else altogether. Specifically, it's like a, healing or therapeutic or whatever you call it. A pair of my headphones broke today, and I had just started running and they broke. I was kind of upset, so my entire run today that was about an hour long, I only heard music out of one ear. But it's okay, because I have a spare pair. I always have a spare pair of these, because they usually break on a whim like that. But I know they broke because the other day the dog, she went to get up on me and she yanked the cord out of my phone. And I'm like, you're going to break them because of that. And then guess what? Then next day they broke. So yeah, I know it's her fault, but it's whatever. I mean, she didn't do it maliciously, but it's her fault. I'm footing her the bill. Well, whatever, who cares? Well, whatever, who cares? Which do you prefer, boss? A woman of the night or a woman of the wilderness? A showy woman or a reserved and quiet young lady? Knights of the Wild. Like Atalante. As expected, I had a feeling you did, buddy. We really do see eye to eye on everything. But aren't you a city mouse? Your face says you clearly weren't raised in the mountains. I grew up in the mountains. You can say the forest was my garden. I used to run around all the time. Anyway, that sky ring is such a nuisance. Stupid thing ruins the night scenery. Really uncool. Yes, we still don't know what the sky ring is. It's an unexplained phenomenon. Both the Doctor and Da Vinci have been attempting to analyze it, but foo. We can't figure it out, not at all. That guy said it was a noble phantasm, but foo. I don't like it. Geez, the moon and stars are all you need in a night sky. That thing up there is looking like the stars, the moon, and even the sun's getting in its way. I don't know who, but well, this ain't the time for idle chatter. Seems we got more insensitive dudes. They do say the moon goes good with a drink, but what? Even monsters want something with their booze? Huh? Is there something out there? No magical readings detected. It's just a quiet forest. I don't think anyone sensed us either. I mean, I guess there's a few wild animals out there, but I don't sense anything that would be a particular threat to. God. What? Roaring out of an unidentified creature confirmed in the southwest. It's outside of the magical energy detection radius, but there's no doubt it's the roaring of Dragonkin. I see, so that's why. The reason why you, the heroic spirit, Sakata Kintoki, were out strolling tonight. Chih, it's bigger than I thought, and this job's a bigger pain in the butt now. The second singularity, was it? I felt something roaring away in this era. Man, it's gotta be bears. Bears? The only huge beasts that roar in the mountains are bears. These ones are particularly noisy. I wouldn't call them bears. Well, I guess it does no harm to perceive them that way. Dragonkin, the strongest phantasmals. In a way, they're at the top of the ecosystem. Leave it to me. Time for a bear extermination party. Boss, I'll lead you there. Multiple magical energy readings approaching at high speed. Judging from the speed and the energy, most likely wyverns. Perhaps they chain manifested due to the presence of Dragonkin. Unfortunately for us, there's a lot of them. Drive the bears off. Yes, Master. Preparing for battle. Remember to roll up your sleeves. It's not cool to get splattered with blood during battle. Did I mention there's a Blaze Blue centrification, as I like to call it, tournament? I probably did. DeMarcus Cousins IV is on right now. So, you know, we gotta check in and see what they up to. They're 1-1 in winner's quarters. I like Blaze Blue. Centrification. I'm not that good at the game, but I think it's really cool aesthetically. The wheel of fate is turning. Honestly, I'm really not good at any fighting games. No, straight up, I'm not good at any fighting game. Except for maybe, like, Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax Ignition. I used to play my roommates in that one when I lived in Texas, and they never managed to beat me. But I've never actually grinded out any real combos. So I wouldn't, I don't know. Shrug emoji. Then you say same. Yeah. Cruel world we live in. Beat up your bro in Tekken. Yeah, honestly, yeah, that's my skill level too. I can beat up people that I know sometimes, but for the most part, they still beat me. This is pretty hard. This album is called Icicle X Friendship, so Icicle Friendship? It's by Snug Space. Like me in Marvel 3, I have a lot of hours in that game. Oh, I didn't realize that enemy had 100,000 health. I thought it had just like a couple thousand. My fault. But yeah, I used to play with my uncle and my brother a lot back when that game was still relatively new. And I hardly ever squeaked out any wins against my uncle because they actually knew. They were one of those people that know, so to speak. I never really tried to grind combos. I just kind of played the game. I kind of want to go back and start playing that game now that, 12 years later, 13, 14, however many years later, that I have a better understanding of how fighting games work. It's not like I guess I should have still had that back then, but whatever. I don't know. All I'm trying to say is that I'd like to start playing Marvel again, but I don't know if I want to. I have it on Steam, and of course PS3, but you know what I'm saying? I feel like my summer is over, and like, I could learn to play that game, but what's the point now? Not particularly because the competitive scene's dead, it's just I feel like I missed my chance when I was actively playing that game all the time and wanted to play it all the time. Now I'd play it like maybe once a month. That was boring. I don't think I even worked off my last meal. Ending battle, all phantasmals eliminated. I don't think that was one of his skills, but Sakata Kintoki was just tearing those phantasmals apart. Stories say he's a hero that took a bear down as a child, so it makes sense he's this strong as an adult. Sakata Kintoki, are you hiding any anti-phantasmal skills? Foo. Huh? What are you talking about, Doc? I'm the source of my own strength. I'm a golden man glittering like gold. You need a different reason? No, not really. Alright, we're good then. Oh, stop calling me by my full name. Huh? Why is that? Just try to get it, would you? I mean, Kintoki is pretty lame. What? I don't know, Golden Time's pretty cool. An enormous magical energy reading is approaching. It must have noticed us during the last battle. I can see it from here too. No doubt about it, it's a huge Fafnir-type dragonkin. Judging from its speed, it must be flying. Get ready for attack. This is so fun. I bet a flying bear is even stronger than a brown bear. How strong were brown bears in the Heian era? Only a few seconds will encounter. Senpai, orders please. Who's the red guy? Gao. Oh, how bold. I'm totally awake now. I'll send you on a tour of Piffle as thanks. Home for eternal losers. Is this just a large? Okay, it's not a berserker, so that's kind of cool, I guess. Anyway, bro, I'm sick of you. Straight up, just like disperse, dissipate. Come on, give us the buff, Hans. Please, Hans, I'm begging for it. Okay, sweet. Actually, we got them all. That's even cooler. Lancelot, take him to Clown Town. Oh, that was not enough damage at all. Zero damage. Are you even trying? Hans over here saying, please don't try any harder, please. Nice. Hooray. Target defeated. Ending combat. Disappearance of the large dragonkin confirmed. Master, that was a good workout before a late night snack. Western brown bears aren't that bad. To be so calm against a dragon king is really something. He must really be the child of a thunder god. Or perhaps, in this case, I would say child of a red dragon? He's obviously not a run-of-the-mill heroic spirit. I'm just me. Ugh. It's really too bad, though. What is it? My class, you know, why do they summon me as a berserker? If I materialize as a rider, I could have clashed midair with them on my golden bear. Alluding to the giant robot. That was more of an EP than an album, wasn't it? Let's see. Still good, though. Our next one is called, let's see. Oh, this next one's just like a compilation of various ones. Various different singles. Okay, you already said that. Huh? What's that? What's this golden bear? Maybe a robot? You're close. Boss. Oh, so close. You see, the golden bear can transform itself between car form and bear form. What? I want to see that. I really do. Doesn't a transforming noble phantasm sound amazing? Foo, foo, foo. Oh, even the blue squirrel gets it. If I had the bear, even Nikola Tesla would beg me in tears. I want that too, he'd say, and I'd make him get mad like a sorry little brat. Even Foo is quite excited. Senpai. Hinchin also seems very happy. Well, I'm sure there will be a chance to show you all someday. Anyway, let's hurry on home and have a drink. A celebration for driving off the bears. Doctor, your best booze ready for us. What a guy. It's been 10 years. You know who you sound like? You sound like that big guy from Pokemon X and Y, who's like, it's been 400 years. He is completely honest when interacting with his master. He is tremendously compatible with people who pursue a relationship as equals. On the other hand, he's fatally incompatible with the type that harms women and children. Has the perfect main character attribute. Change the topic, his favorite weak spot is that golden target called the groin. Ouch. Kick him in the nuts. Well, instead of doing that right now, let's go and do the challenge quest for this event. I may or may not have kind of completely forgot about it until yesterday. Let's see how it goes, huh? Oh, well, it doesn't matter to me. You can just have AC. Just come over here. The vanquish points. Win a battle once you collect over 100. When the enemy activates guts 7 times. The holy grail. Blah, blah, blah. This, blah, 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 that. Listen, dog. I'm just here to win. We can take the serious team just in case it gets serious. Is there a damage up? Yeah, there is a damage up C. It's this one, right? Let's try this out. I don't remember how this goes, but we're gonna find out. It's Quetzalcoatl versus Kairos on the Blaze Blue stream, if you were wondering. I think Kairos has this. It's 1-1, and it just started the round, but Kairos is getting a lot of pressure. I don't know if I've got. Well, we're gonna do it on Hiroin Ekusu. I don't think I've gotten footage of slicing her. Did you ever end up? No, you didn't, right? You weren't gonna roll for a foreigner because there are none that you like, apparently. Yet you wanted to get one of these booby space girls. Tiamat. Footage of slicing mix. Yes. Oh no, not remove buff on Hans. Dai setanta. No. And evade. You have an evade up. Oh yeah, we'll evade. Wait. Okay, so you have two. Man, at least they're NP single target. I don't know. Let's take out Cursed Arm instead. Get out of here. I'm gonna check my email. Martha. Yes. Indeed. Oh, Sentai Dai Shikaku, second season. You stopped watching that, right? What is that called? The, like, Loser Ranger or something like that is its English name. You, like, watched the first episode, then realized you hated the show, right? Or was that me? Well, one of us had that realization. That's me? Oh, yeah. It sounds like something I would say. That's really funny. To see, at least I finished watching the show, if that's any Okay, well, we're in a pretty bad spot, I guess. No one has, like, a hit through invincibility, right? Lancelot, don't let the dream die out. But anyway, the second season starts tomorrow. Did you see that they officially announced JoJo Part 7? That's gonna be peak in the handbasket, man. Like, that's gonna be a really good show. If you've never taken my advice on anything, you don't even need to take my advice. You know that, though. JoJo Part 7 is just a really good like, just fiction in general. It is just really good fiction. Reonai desu. This is gonna hurt. We'll see. It's hard to mess it up, though, unless they make the whole anime CG. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not talking about, like, good CG. It's like if they use, like, 2004 VeggieTale CE. It's the only way I think they can mess it up. You just know they ride the horses. That's all you need to know, cutie. I'm pretty sure he can take them out with just crits, so we'll do that. Or should we? Let's take down... I don't know. I'm partial to taking down area of effect servants. Let's try this. That was a lot of damage. The Dookie. Invincibility. What's with these buffs? Is this just like one hit? Okay, sweet. That's not as scary. And Leonidas' buff is, you know Leonidas' buff. It's nothing to fear. Well, I guess it's like a defensive buff too, right? Like a defense up, target focus up, and NP gain up. Something like that. Draco. We gotta get rid of them stat. That's bad. Well, that's good. That's okay. Yeah. Bro needs the anime power buff. Please, Lancelot, hit both of these crits. You just need to hit the one, thanks. Atalante! Marty, I'm scared. Would you believe me if I told you I haven't seen the Babylonia anime, so I actually have no clue what you're talking about? You said yeah. You were supposed to say no. Let's see. Take down Atalante, please. Okay, well, we'll take her down with crits. Oh, I should have recorded hitting Atalante, because I don't think I have footage of that. Oh well. You're back? Stop hitting the twink of the week. It's pretty cool. I'll watch it. I honestly would rather watch it than watching Minamike Okawari. I'm not enjoying that, honestly. Like, I don't know, the first season was alright, and this season, they did that weird art style change, and it's kind of really turning me off. I mean, I get it's just the art style that's changed. It's not like the